Brady, I think we've asked you before what it would take to keep you out of the game. Apparently, the hospital trip doesn't fall in that category. Can you take us through the, I don't know, hour and a half from when you go to the locker room to when you came back out?
It was long. It was a long hour and a half for sure. I did not think I was going to come back to play in the game. My stuff was off, my pads were off. And yeah, we worked on it for about an hour and a half. We were over at the hospital, got an MRI, and ultimately, I realized, I had 2.5 games left to play in Faroe, in front of that crowd and in front of Mizzou, and we were going to find a way. I knew we were down. I knew we needed to come back and find a way to win this game. I think, we lose that game, the rest of our season looks a little different, and I recognized that, and I knew we needed to go win it. So.
Can you walk us through
Chase
the
Daniel
injury
tweeted,
and what
this is
happened?
the Brady Cook legacy game. What does it mean, kind of coming from a player of his stature, and do you agree with him? Is this the Brady Cook legacy game?
I don't think you determine your own legacy. So if it is, it is. If that's how it works out, it works out. But it was cool seeing Chase pregame. That's a Mizzou legend right there for sure. And seeing him pregame, talking to him, it's cool to see him back and just the vibe of homecoming and seeing different players look back. And it was a special finish. It's a special finish. I'm so glad we got that one. It's not how I saw today going, that's for sure. When I woke up this morning, I didn't expect all this to go down, and sometimes that's college football. It doesn't always go the way you wish it would or how you thought it would, and but at the end of the day, it was Mizzou dub over Auburn. So,
Brady, can you walk us through the play where you did get hurt and then the subsequent 4 plays after, and how you just feeling at that moment?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a pretty classic hit drop tackle. I think you can see it on the video. I think I just saw a video of it. And that really explains it. It's a right ankle thing, and came from that hit drop tackle on the quarterback draw on the first series. And yeah, that's it. So.
What goes on between because you go into the tunnel, and the third sideline report was it was going to get taped up and you were going to try to come back. Then it was the halftime sideline report and it was probably not coming back. We know you went to the hospital. What else did you do in that time to go from I don't know that I'm back to hey I'm suiting up? Because when you came running out, it looked like you were shot out of a cannon there.
Well, go in the tunnel. There's a lot. There's a lot. And yeah, there's a lot that there's a lot of stuff. Ultimately we found a way to come back and win the game, huh?
Brady, I know big picture questions are tough to answer immediately, but when you look at this one down the road, what's the moment? Is it the reaction when you came out of the tunnel? Is it the touchdown? What do you think is the moment you'll remember?
Yeah, it was so special going out the first drive back and listening to the crowd. That gave everybody on the team juice, and that makes a huge difference. So Mizzou fans, just know if you were at the game today and the fact that you cheered and put positive energy into the team, the offense, me, you made a real difference, and that was special. I think that was one of the moments. I think the 4th down to Luther, 4th and 5, they brought cover 0. We had to check the protection, and it's something you rep in fall camp, you rep throughout the week, but you don't always get to talk about it a whole lot. It's not something that's in the game plan, and to execute that. Theo on that 3rd and 10 towards the end, towards our sideline, great catch, great finish to get the first down, and then Jamal finishing that drive. There were so many cool moments in that 4th quarter, and I think it was just really looking around, seeing the crowd, seeing the dub on the scoreboard, and just seeing our guys celebrate. So it was a really cool moment.
You were in the indoor facility warming up. How long were you in there trying to get back, and was it up in the air? Were you pretty convinced that you were going to find a way to come back?
I was very convinced that I was not going to come back. I thought I took my pads off, my stuff was off. I was pretty positive I wasn't coming back. There was one more thing we ended up trying, one more last really ditch effort. and it worked. It worked, and immediately I knew. Immediately we retaped, respatted, did everything we needed to do, and it was checked off, and I ran out, and that was that.
And
Brady,
follow-up-
what level of pain did you have at the very end there? Had adrenaline completely taken over? Did you even notice it?
Oh yeah, when I was out on the field, there was no pain, no pain. But as soon as as soon as Jamal scored that touchdown, it kind of rushed back.
While you were at the hospital, did you know anything about the game? Did you have any idea what was going on?
No, you weren't able to have electronics in the area we were at, so I was just sitting in silence for about 30 minutes looking at the ceiling. I mean, as you guys can imagine, that's not a whole lot of fun. You know, homecoming, you know, Auburn's coming to town, and in the second quarter you're staring at a ceiling for 30 minutes with no idea about what's going on in the game, so that wasn't very much fun. But they were giving me a couple updates every now and then. I heard 3-0 and 3-3.
Brady, how far do you think you've come from, we're talking about, you know, Kansas State a couple years ago and how that went down to you get on the field, third quarter, crowd erupts, and then you lead an 18-play drive to win the game?
You know, it's funny. It's like it's all coming back to me. It's kind of a similar deal, huh? And you know, it's cool. It's cool. It really is. I could see the way the offensive line, you know, the running backs. I could see the way Luther, Theo, Mookie looked me in the eyes and said, you know, yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna go get this done. And all of them made plays. All of them. Everybody on that offense made plays in the third and fourth quarter. You can go back and look at it. And it was just so cool to see. I think this win's gonna take us far. I think this is one of those moments for our team that we hadn't had yet. You know, we really haven't had one of these moments yet where we band together, we fight, and we go win an SEC football game like we need to, and we go make plays to do it. You know, I think our team needed that. It's gonna take us far.
Brady, this is kind of a random logistical question, but how do you get from the stadium to the hospital and back? Is that an ambulance ride, a golf cart? What's that actually look like?
I was literally just with one of our trainers in a truck, you know, with non-tinted windows. So like we're driving through the tailgate areas, random areas. I'm seeing people like make eye contact with me. It's weird. They're like, what is going on? So yeah, that's the transportation for you.
Brady, is Eli Drinkwitz a regular crier? Because he got choked up in here talking about what you did today.
You know what? He's not a regular crier. I'll say that. Yeah, I can count on one hand how many times I've seen him cry. Yeah, he's not a regular crier for sure.
What's that mean to you, though, that he reacts that way to that game for you?
It means a lot. It means a lot to me, and he means a lot to me. We've been through a ton. You know, you guys know this. We came in at the same exact time here at Mizzou. And the ups and downs and roller coasters we've been through together has been incredible. It really has. And this is just one of those moments, you know, just added to what we've been through together, what we've done together, just add it to the list, and I'm proud to have him as my coach.
Brady, I talked to your dad after the game. He just said, my son's a warrior. What was the emotional kind of reunion with your family, your fans? I saw it kind of got to you a little bit.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, there's just, you know, this is everything for me, everything for my family. And you know, the days are numbered as a Mizzou Tiger, and you know, we're really cherishing these moments.
When you start that job back in the locker room about to get to the field, did you expect to hear the cheers from the crowd?
Yeah, you know, honestly, I did. You know, I always have faith in Mizzou fans. You know, I know whether they're high on me or low on me, you know, that comes with the territory of playing quarterback here. And you know, I never take it personal. I really don't. And you know, I have faith in them.
Thank you, Brady.
Appreciate you, Brady.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brady.